Hi guys, welcome to my channel. If you're new here, welcome. If you're not new here, welcome back. I've missed you so much. Today, I am so excited to be filming this. I have no idea why I'm so ecstatic to be here, but today I am so excited that I get to be your guide to all things sports romances. So, I've read enough 5-star and really bad Kindle sports romances that are really random that I have no idea where I even found for me to know my favorites. Divided them up into categories based off the sport and giving you my favorite 5-star book recs for each. Starting off with basketball sport romances, The Right Move by Liz Tomford. This is, oh my gosh, the Windy City series is like one of the best series you will ever pick up. It's set in Chicago following this group of characters and they all become found family. This is the second book, The Right Move. This follows Ryan and Indy. It's a fake dating basketball romance, best friend's brother, roommate kind of thing. Basically, Indy just gets out of a relationship. Ryan is the coach of his NBA basketball team. His coach is telling him that he's not a good enough leader. So they come up with this plan to fake date so Ryan can appear to be more of a normal, less stressed person, and Indy can show off her date at her ex's wedding. So they fake date, they move in together because Indy's looking for a place to stay. It is the best acts of service romance ever. It's just acts of service, it's communication. It is the sweetest, just top tier right here. This was a 4.75 star read. Please, everyone pick this up. It is so amazing and the cover is so pretty. Like, look at that. Also, Ryan Shea, book boyfriend material. I'll just say it now. Then this is a book I just recently picked up and I don't think I could give it enough props. It is literally becoming one of my new favorite books I've ever read. Long Shot by Kennedy Ryan. God. This is a part of the Hoops series, and basically we're following Iris, who is our main character. She's with this guy. She thinks that he is the golden boy, but he is just not what he seems to be. And his rival on the opposite basketball team is our love interest, August West. He is basically this guy from her past because they have this night and they meet each other and they just talk the entire time. Right before they can start something up, he finds out that she has a boyfriend and their story just takes so long to build. And we see Iris go through so many things before her romance with August can start, but he is always there to give to her and to protect her and to be what she needs in the moment through what she's going through. Trigger warnings for this book are needed. It struggles with some really heavy topics, but it was one of my favorite reads. August and Iris have my heart. Everyone, please read this book. I loved it so much. Annotated it. I'm obsessed with them. Okay, moving on to a wider category, we have hockey/ice skating romances. I feel like you could find one of these books anywhere on Kindle Unlimited, any store. They are always there, but these are like my zero-in favorites. Continuing with the Windy City series, we have My High by Liz Tomford. This is about Stevie and Xander. Stevie is a flight attendant and Xander's is a player on the NHL, and I guess he doesn't like her from some reason, and they start to have like a not romance hookup thing, and it just becomes something more. He's obsessed with his image. She is really off limits for this whole sports thing, and they just become like the cutest couple. I think they were super sweet. I know a lot of people didn't like this book. A lot of people kind of thought that this was like the flop of the series, but I enjoyed this book immensely, so definitely recommend it. This is another hockey romance, which is interesting because it's found in the Chestnut Springs series by Elsie Silver. This is Powerless. This is the third book and it's following Jasper and Salone. The joke is that they're cousins, but they're not. They just grew up together. Jasper is a hockey player. Salone is a ballerina. Salone runs out on her wedding day. She feels trapped. Jasper is just someone from her past and they start a romance together. I actually really enjoyed this book. I thought it was such a surprise coming from like a cowboy romance kind of plot and story that they just kind of popped up, and I was like, wait, I love this. Like the ballet and the hockey romance element, I was like, this is like a perfect mix. Jasper's like the quiet type. He's everybody's book boyfriend. Salone is like, she's just, I loved her. I really enjoyed this book. Then we have an ice skating romance. This is from Look Out with Love by Mariana Zapata. Honestly, I want you to know that every single Mariana Zapata book that fit into this category is in this video. I love this author to a T. She is like one of my favorites. This is a slow burn ice skating romance between Jasmine and Lukov. They don't like each other. They have always been competing to be better than each other, but I guess they have to team up one year. And then they start to like each other and he calls her Meatball, and Jasmine is just like the toughest person. She feels like she's falling out of her career even though she's like one of the greats, and they kind of just band together and become even better together. I love them. I wish I could reread this book every single day. Then we have a couple of books that I don't have the physical copies of. We have the Off Campus series by Elle Kennedy. Now, I read the entire series, but I'm only going to recommend 2 of the books. The Deal and The Score, that's the first and the third book. Those were my favorites. I think those were like the best books in the series. The Deal is the first book. It's following Hannah and Garrett. Hannah needs to tutor Garrett so he doesn't fail his classes. And Hannah has a crush, so Garrett is fake dating her so she can get with the crush. But along the way, Garrett starts to get jealous. They spend so much time together because they're tutoring together, and they have like this arrangement. They end up together and they are the sweetest. I thought that it was like came in with the bang, had a flop, had another bang, and then the series continued and I didn't really care about it. But those two books. We also have The Score. That was the third book. This book took me so by surprise, like severely, because I hated the male character. In the first two books, there was not a good side of him. Like, I didn't really like anything I was seeing. I was like, I don't think anyone's gonna convince me to like him. And by the end of it, I was like, yeah. Dean, yes, come take me, come take me. This book follows Dean and Hannah's best friend. What is her name? Hold on. I think it's Kara. Allie. And Allie's like the one girl who doesn't want Dean because Dean is like this billionaire. Everybody loves him. He's like the star player. Not really, but like everybody loves him. Allie doesn't like him. She's fresh in a relationship. She just wants to have fun. They come together and cutest book ever. Like, loved it. Then I read two books in the Vancouver Storm series. We have The Fake Out and Behind the Net. Behind the Net is the first book. This book was like a songwriter, hockey player. Like, they used to know each other in high school. Little romance. Like, it was literally just such a sweet book. And then the second book was Enemies to Lovers between, I think her name is Hazel. I have no idea if that's right. Between Rory and Hazel. And I actually like that book even more than the first book. They both have their own strengths. Like, the first book is like the sweetest thing in the entire world. And the second book, their romance was just really well developed. Super entertaining. Hockey players, of course. Sign me up. And moving into baseball romances. Honestly, I'm a sucker for it because I'm a softball player. I don't think anyone understands this is like my favorite book from the series. We have Caught Up by Liz Tomford. Guys. Kai and Miller. Liz needed her check. Liz needed a paycheck and she delivered because my goodness. Following Kai and Miller, Kai is a single dad. He's fired every single nanny he's had up until Miller. And Miller is Kai's coach's daughter. She comes into the story, becomes his nanny for a summer, and he just cannot let her leave. I didn't even know I needed this trope. His son, the cutest thing. I literally love a single parent trope, but to add the coach's daughter and make it so amazing. She's just tattoos, overalls, 2 beers at 8 a.m. in the morning, perfect kind of girl, and Kai is here for it. He's the older brother, glasses, perfect, tall. I'm obsessed. Fourth book in the series, which is Play Along by Liz Tomford. I don't have the copy, but that is also top ranks, like top tier baseball romances. Isaiah and Kennedy. Isaiah has been like, he met Kennedy that first day and he's been obsessed with her ever since. It's always been a joke between them and between everyone that Kennedy's always shot him down. It's never been serious because she's always been engaged. Recently, her engagement just broke off. Isaiah has just noticed that her ring is no longer on her finger, so he is not playing anymore. All hookups done. He is here. He is going all out for his girl, and they accidentally get married in Vegas, and it just goes from there. It is perfect. They have to stay together because Kennedy's job, because of appearances, but over time in their marriage, they just fall in love together for real. Isaiah and Kai were like the perfect brothers. I needed them both. Like, both of them could just sit on my shoulder. Take my money, please. I need every single copy of both books. Thanks. Then we have some football romances. So this was a little bit harder to find, and this category is also split between rugby because I feel like rugby in my head is like American football. First we have The Wall of Winnipeg and Me by Mara Zapata. Another fat book she's published. Another slow burn. This is my first ever, no, it was not. This is my second ever Mara Zapata book, but I ate it up. It is 700 pages. One day. I read it in one day. I have reread this book so many times. We follow Aiden and Vanessa. Vanessa is like his assistant, and she's been his assistant for years. He has always like ignored her. He's just been indifferent towards her. Never really nice. Not completely rude, but never nice to her. Then she quits. She's like, I don't need this anymore. I'm following my dreams. He comes running back to her and they get married. It's a marriage of convenience. Pick it up. Pick it up right here, right now. It is like quiet type meets sunshine, and they just are discovering things about each other that they never knew, even though they've known each other for so long. And it is a perfect book. It is literally the best thing in the entire world. I'm about to say that about every single one of these books. Seriously, slow burn queen right here. It is the best slow burn. You just get to see them both unraveling and opening up to each other, and Marriage and Convenience is my favorite trope. Ever romance, and they just, I think everything is against me filming this video. I hear construction going on outside. I went downstairs to go open a package. I stubbed my ankle so hard. I don't know what's going on here. I don't. It's raining outside, but I digress. We have important things to discuss. Back to this. The next like football rugby-ish, because they play rugby, not football, is Binding and Keeping 13. So I lent my copy of Binding 13 to my friend, but I do have Keeping 13. This book follows Johnny and Shannon. Honestly, I wish I could say it's just a sports romance. There are sports elements in it, but it's a very important story and it has so many like hard topics to talk about. I love these books. These are my favorite books ever. I think I could never go a day without thinking about them. It's like a rugby, shy girl, popular guy romance, but it goes so much deeper than that, and I think you just have to open the book and find out. But I would definitely recommend it. It's a bit of a longer book, especially if you're kind of used to like a 300-page romance, but it is definitely worth it. The duo, the series, the entire thing. Chloe Walsh, magic, man, magic. We also have The Trade by Kai Stevens. This is a part of the Coastal Rival series. This is a football romance, and I got an arc of this book. Actually, I got an arc and I was so excited, and I got to read it. And on like first reviews, I just really enjoyed this author. I really enjoy her writing style, so picking up one of her like college sports romances was like nothing new to me. I picked up the book and I really liked it. I think Holden was like such an unexpected character that I really enjoyed. Oh, it's not Holden, it's Theo. Guys, I said the wrong name. This book actually follows Jade, who is like this writer. She is not interested in student athletes at all. And Theo, who is like the popular captain of the team. Everybody loves him. They are just together for entertainment or fun purposes. But that one night changes everything, and it just becomes much more. I really like this book. It was a college sports romance. 3 of my favorite things all in one. Really enjoyed it. 4.25 stars. Great book, right? Last, we have another Mari Zapata book. This is hands down. This book is following Zach, who is another character from The Wall of Winnipeg and Me. Zach basically goes back to his hometown to take care of his grandpa, and his best friend's younger sister from his past is there. They start to have a romance. He's never really noticed her until then. She's now a person, and he doesn't just see her as this little girl anymore. And they just... I love it. I think the family aspect, day-to-day life writing style of this book was perfect for the plot. You literally just got to see their random days, the days that they just happen to spend more time together. They become more friends. Zach is like this sunshine boy, but now he's going through something, and they're like helping each other through it, and it just works. I think it just clicks. I think it really just worked as a story, and I just really enjoyed the memories I have reading that book. Moving on, we have soccer. It's really hard to find soccer romances. First, we have Long Game by Elena Armas. This book I wouldn't say is a soccer romance, but it has soccer in it. I think they're like co-coaches. She's like this big town. I think she like represents players or something, and her dad sends her to this small town, and she ends up having to coach these 9-year-old girls on the soccer team. I think he's a co-coach, and they meet each other in that way. There's just like funny elements of this book. It's quick, it's easy. I would definitely recommend it. It was nothing under, I think it was like 300 pages ish. I loved the kid element. I think a lot of people don't like kids in books, but I thought it was super interesting. I really enjoyed it, and it was a really good read. Then we have another Mari Zapata book. We have Colty by Mari Zapata. This book I actually really want to reread. We're following Raina, Colty, and Sal. Sal's like this professional soccer player, and Colty is her idol in the soccer world, and he comes to coach her team, and she meets him, and she's like, this guy is nothing like I thought he was. Like, he's really not that nice. I'm not really much of a fan. He's kind of rude, and she kind of starts to hate him, and it becomes like this, like, not hate like enemies to lovers, but like dislike each other. Like, they are not talking to each other right now, but slowly you get to know Colty beneath his exterior, and he has like this cute nickname for her, and his like, I don't know, I think he speaks like German or something, and it is like the cutest thing ever. I just thought it was such a slow burn, and I love the way that Mari Zapata like transported you into this. Like, I remember even now reading this book and feeling like I was on that soccer field, feeling the sun on my face, really heating it up, like get transported into the story, and you just get to feel how like painstakingly slow this book is, but it's in the best way. Lastly, this is a sport I think is a little less popular when it comes to sports romances, but we have an honorary mention for F1 racing. We have the Dirty Air series by Lauren Asher. Guys, I have read almost every Lauren Asher book I could pick up. I think this was my favorite. The Dirty Air series was a series I binged so quickly. I think it was a 5-star series, or like almost 5-star series. I loved actually every single book, except for maybe the first one. I think the first one was a bit lusty for me. Like, I wasn't obsessed with it, but every single book in that series was a yes, 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 check, check, check. I loved it. Redeemed, which was the last book, followed Santi, and I don't remember her name. I think her name was like Chloe. And Santi just goes through like this really life-altering on-screen change, and you get to see the way that she adjusts to it, and they start to fall in love in like his most weakest points. And it is like the strongest book. Every single book was better than the last, and I'm obsessed with those characters. Even today, I literally think about them. I'm like, please come back, please come back. I miss you so much. I loved them so much. 5-star characters. We've completed my notes. There weren't that many notes. Oh my gosh, these are all my favorites. These are all my recommendations, guys. Sports romances are one of my favorite like genres or subgenres or like categories when it comes to books, because they hit. I think they hit. It's like a fantasy romance, like something about not a direct romance, but something else being there. It just hits way better. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for sticking with me. I love you, love you, love you, love you so, so, so much. And I'll see you in the next one. Bye. Miss me.